Hey guys, Luke here, Tranquility Based Detailing. Welcome to another wax review. This one is for Jayswax. For those not in the know, Jayswax are on Instagram and Facebook, so check them out. Jason of Jayswax, incredibly receptive guy, and certainly when you do message him, talk to him, speak with him, he's a guy who's very enthusiastic about his product, about what he's doing, clearly has a lot of passion for it, and that's nice. That comes through when you do communicate with him, so look them up. I'm sure you'll be impressed with what you see. Footage-wise, what you're going to be seeing today is application, removal, water behaviour, quality of finish. So if you want to do nothing more than kick back and watch a shiny panel get shinier, then, watch it on mute. If you want the ins and outs, I'll run you through what I thought and, just general feedback on the product. The wax itself, being that it's a show wax, it's quite an oily wax and I was expecting that. First application for me, I went with a dry applicator. It was a little bit grabby. The applicator wanted to roll under itself a little bit. On second application, went with a damp applicator, and guys, I can tell you that made all the difference. I was able to lay down a thinner layer, which ultimately made a nicer wax to remove. And that's not to knock first application or first removal. So I can tell you that on first application, I was able to do this whole quarter panel with the first load of the applicator. It spread that well. Application cure time was suggested between 10 and 20 minutes. I went with 15, and the removal was easy enough as well. But I'm telling you, if you go to the damp applicator, you're going to use less product. You're getting the same quality finish, but it just spread for longer, and removal was a lot nicer too. Finish that you got on this as a wax, I liked. It's the sort of wax that gives a darkening effect to the paint. It didn't really pick out any more of the metallic flake to the paint, but I didn't mind that. With this particular paint, you need heavy light on it to really show you that it is actually a really dark blue metallic. But in actuality, what this was doing was giving it more of a rich black type of finish, in that wetness that you can get from a black, that depth of reflection, and the darkening effect that it added to that, I really did like. So big ticks as far as application, removal, finish as well. Water behaviour was sharp. Wasn't the tallest beads I'd ever seen, but it did bead well. It sheeted off well also. So, again, big tick there as well. All in all, the positives on this one give me enough of a reason to say, guys, look into this, go out and purchase it. It's shade under £16 as a pot of wax goes, and that's for 100ml. And I think that's money well spent. So if you do want to look into this, do. They're on eBay, they've got their own shop, things like that. I'll put a link below for them, so check them out. But all in all, it's one that I can recommend, and I can recommend it confidently. The things I would tweak would be these. So these are minor bits of feedback, but recently had a small discussion on YouTube about detailing being more than just, the end finish, but the experience is a big part of it as well. So the experience bits that I would tweak that I think would add to this, one would just be tweak the setup a little bit. It could do with being something more specific and richer. Number two, the waxes. I bought a trio of waxes from them. It came with a microfiber towel, which was complimentary. So I don't want to sound ungrateful when I say this, but I'm not going to use it to remove the wax. And I don't mean to be a detailing snob when I say this, but I'll reach for my WoWo towels. I reach for my CarPro boas. The one that came out of the packaging, I wouldn't use for the wax removal purpose. And some would, that's fine. But I think you either go all out and stick me, the plushest, deepest Korean microfiber that you can get your hands on, or not at all. And personally, I don't mind the not at all. I've got a raft of towels at home, so I'll go with that. So I'd actually say to Jayswax, save your money on that one, reinvest it back into the brand, tweaking your waxes, things like that. I'd prefer that. Next point. The instructions aren't on the jars, and not a major there. They actually came on an A4 wrapped within. The one thing that was on that, and it was detailed, do this, do this, do this. I won't run you by. You guys know how to apply and remove wax. It was a little bit heavy on the risk, and I mean that, with any product in life. McDonald's write hot on a coffee cup. Likewise, this said, look, if you damage your car using my product, but because you've been an idiot, that's your lookout, and that's fine. I don't mind that. But what I kind of want with anything like this is this product is mustard. It is keen. It does a great job. The finish is great. The water behaviour is good. So I almost want it to be a little bit more confident. Here's the instructions. Use it and it'll be great. You know, it doesn't have to be or else. You know, let the people that are going to damage the car just be idiots. I don't think it needed to be as heavy as that. The final thing, and I've put a picture right at the end of this of Victoria's Concourse Wax, which is an 88ml jar, 3 fluid ounce. Because they used a wider jar, that's easier for me to load the applicator, and I think that's a tweak which, if Jayswax could make, would make the final bit of application an absolute breeze. Other than that, yep, guys, go out and buy it. If you don't mind, like, comment, subscribe below. Check back for future videos. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.